So today we're going to set up a city on this platform here that's going to be entirely automated. First things first, we need to venture into the unknown to find some resources. Ooh, like some rocks here that's also surrounded by danger. We just get rid of the danger like we do because our robot is excellent this way. And then we set up a gatherer on this feather stone here. And now we just need to set up some conveyors to bring this back to our city. And then once we get to here, it's going to need to go into a production center, like a stoneworker. We'll just set that up right here, probably 2 of them. And then they will go from the track into here, and then once they're done there, they will go into the city, or the city center rather. Now we also need some wood, so let's see. Oh, lucky me, there's 2 of them right here. Amazing. We'll just take care of even more danger because they just like to crowd around the good stuff. And then we will set up a bloodwood cutter here. Now, once this makes it to the city, it'll go through some wood warpers. Oh, but now we don't have enough workers. So we'll need to set up some housing. Let's get that going right down here, I think. You can set up a couple of blocks like this. 3 houses should do it. And then from the city center, we will dish out some food to go into each of these houses. And as each of the houses get fed, that should mean more workers for us. There, now we have a net 0 of workers. But now when the bloodwood gets processed, it gets turned into planks. And there is some stuff that doesn't get processed and moves on to the city. So let's reorganize the tracks a little bit. We'll move these structures down 1. And then from the city center, we'll set up a track to go right around this way. So the bloodwood logs that missed processing the first time will go around the second time. And we could probably do the same thing with these stones here as well. And then the next step for us is to get our population to 21. So let's go ahead and get another house set up for that. And that should work out pretty well for us. We've reached a new city level, outpost. Ooh, and we got wooden turrets. Yeah, because there's gonna be a little more danger coming. We're also starting to go negative on power. So let's set up some generators. It's a little risky putting the stuff on the outside of the city because eventually we'll need to fly away and we won't take this stuff with us, but it'll do good for now. And then we'll also need to extend the range that we can build so these Tesla towers can go on the corners so we can really broaden our horizons here. Oh, and there's more wood down here. Neat. I'm definitely not gonna have a shortage of that, at least. But now we need to start doing some research to get new technologies and also probably making some more food for our people to actually have. So let's set up some farms over here. That's not a farm. This is a farm. Some potatoes, because those are a thing, I guess. Those can go right on the corner here. I would like 3 of those. Hey, and our city's a village already. Oh, there we unlocked a research lab. That's how we get new stuff. Just 1 more plank and we can get the 3rd farm down. Very good. Now, they can't eat raw potatoes, so we'll need a food plant. And it looks like our real estate is running a little thin here with how things are set up. But here, we can get 1 set up here and then another set up there. So that should work well enough. Oh, but except this farm doesn't have an output slot. Let's hold on this conveyor for a little bit then. Maybe we just need 1 food processing place. We are making a lot of potatoes, so there might be some excess, but there actually is real estate over here for more food processing, so I don't know why I didn't put things there. We'll get 3 of those. We're keeping up pretty well on power production, and now we actually have good production of food going on. Excellent. Yummy. But now let's get our research lab set up. If we had more planks, I think I need more of these wood processors. So let's get rid of these conveyors for a little bit so I can build more warpers. Thankfully, they are cheap. And I need more workers already. Lovely. 1 house should fix that issue. And now I can get things going around this way. There, that should do us good for a little while. And of course, as we build a house, okay, it was negative, but it looks to be positive now. I guess it depends on how many potatoes we're making. But we also don't have a clean way of bringing them around to this side. So let's reorganize the neighborhood, I think. We can move houses over to here and then here. Bring the block around this way. So now we can get another line for the potatoes to go through. Even though we don't have a lot in excess, I don't want a surplus of things I can't even use because we also can't leave with them when we start to fly. All right, things are looking pretty good right now. Oh, we're also really short on flux. So we just need some flux vats to go up. So let's just get those set up on the outside here. There, now we're generating a lot of them. And how's this doing over here? Okay, it looks like we have 50 logs from this one left. Thankfully, there's another one over here if we need it. But while I'm out here, I should probably probably find some structures to give me some goodies, and also some future resource points if I need them. Thankfully, the danger that's out here doesn't pose too much of a threat. Ooh, I didn't find any structures, but this is a point where rays could come from, so that's good to know where that is. And it looks like there's only one path that they can get to me to attack me, so that's extra good news. It means we can defend it better. Also, before the danger gets here, because it's already at threat level 1, I should probably get that research going, because now we have more than enough to fund it. So we get this going somewhere here, I guess, and now we can pick some research. So the first thing we need is a workshop that lets us get some upgrade materials, and we need some tar to be an input, which is one of these extractors here. We're only really using this for research, so let's just set it up right next to the thing and then bring it right over here so it can be an input. And of course we need a lot of workers. So another house goes up here. We can get 2 of them right here, but we don't have resources. I'm worried with all these structures that need workers, I'm going to run into a deficit somewhere, but I don't know where yet. It just kind of shifts around. There I have a power deficit again. And of course everything that I build needs workers, so yay. Okay, I think for right now we need to... Uh-oh. There's a raid approaching? And it's coming from the rift that I found earlier. Oh, great. We need a setup for that. So... okay, they can only come from like this direction, or I guess over there too. All right, we'll just need to set up defenses to cover this whole corner. So we set up a wooden turret here and probably over here as well. Yeah, let's get one more down here just in case. And then we need some walls. So we'll set up as many of those as we can. Oh wow, that was not very many. And we can also set up a gate here so the resources can still pass through. Oh, except this one is running on empty. So maybe we don't need to worry about this chain of production anymore. We can demolish it to get some resources back, so let's do that. And then do the same thing with these couple of tracks here. Okay, that should work better for us. Set up a few more fences. Thank you, autosave. And it's something. Okay, they're going down that way there, and then they're looping through here where the defenses are. Good. Hopefully everything lines up. Here, let's just move this turret. Oh, can't move when they're incoming attacks. That's fine. Okay, these guys have quite a bit of health points, so I will also help with the defense. And of course, they're just moving right around the walls. That's rude, but also probably expected. That was one wave, and there's a second one coming in. What if we just go out there and deal with it ourselves? Hey, we got their workshop researched. So once we deal with this wave, we can get things set up there. Oh, and there we have more workers. Good, we're not in a deficit of worker anymore. And maybe I can just leave this chain of production going for a while, because I have a lot of... okay, there was a lot of bloodwood logs in storage, but I guess not. There is a lot of feather stuff in storage, so I can probably scrap this thing here since that's running on empty, and then that whole thing in production will just loop itself. That should do good for a little while. Okay, so now that we have workers, let's get this workshop set up, because whoa, where'd you guys come from? Get out of here. You weren't part of the raid, bunch of jerks. I'm gonna need defenses in more spaces. So I guess we gotta do that, yay. Thankfully this gap is wide enough so I can just put the gate down and that should solve that problem. Okay, if there's no more interruptions, workshop, go in. Overweight? Oh, there's too much things on the platform, so if I try to take off, I can't. I guess because the potato production is kind of slow, I don't need all these processing centers, so we can sell you. There, that solves the weight just barely. Everything else I have to build, it has to be off the platform. That'll be interesting. Okay, workshop, what do you need? You need planks. I can do that. We'll just give you a line of goodies right to here for the planks. And then with the planks, you make upgrade materials. Excellent. Everything seems to be running good, except our food production is a little on the negative side. Or it kind of is. It looks pretty stable for the most part. Okay, but now this merry-go-round is out of wood, so I need to set up another thing over here. Thankfully, it should be really easy to just run over here and connect to it. And we should get some other research going so we don't fall behind. And it looks like there's a few different paths that we can go here. There's Starwood there, there's a sorter down here. I like the idea of a sorter. That should help with our automation problems. And of course, we can never have too many power generators. Oh, great, and more things showed up to attack my power generators. Why do you gotta be so rude? More defenses need to go in down here. Oh, and it's raining again. Does that help the potato farms? I'm not sure if it does. Come on, Flux, gotta get up there. I need you. And there we go. Okay, more defenses. I should probably find other things to help me out, hopefully. And take care of any imminent danger, like a raid that's approaching. I should go out and see if I can find the path that the raid is gonna take. Oh, and we got a crystal miner. Very nice. I'm not sure where crystals are exactly, if they need a node or something. Okay, we go over this way. There's a rift. Okay, and I'm guessing that's the attack force that's ramping up. So we can actually thin that out ourselves. That's gonna be helpful. But it also looks like they have a clear line to base right through here, which they are actively taking right now. Need some walls. Gotta quickly get that set up. Okay, right there, sure. And then I can't move that. Oh, but the crossbow can reach the wall. Good. Now we just have to hope that they don't break down the wall before I take them all out. Just gonna do what I can to thin out the forces before they get to the wall. They are hurting me, which is not great. I should be behind cover. There we go. Problem being dealt with. Very good. Okay, so the next objective it says is to upgrade city core to level 2, and I need more of that crushed stone to do that, so I need to find another one of those nodes. There's one way up here, but I wonder if there's one closer to city center. Just gotta waddle my little robot through the danger. And there's one right here. Okay, this looks to be the same distance away, and we need to get more research going. Let's research Starwood next, because it looks like we need that for a lot of things going forward. Okay, this one is definitely farther away, so we'll just take the resources that are here and are punchable, and that actually might be enough to build the upgrade that I need. And we have an infrastructure upgrade available. So if we come over here, we can spend those things to get an upgrade point, which we can put towards other things, like probably production speed and harvesting speed. I think that, yeah. And then we just need a whole lot of flux. So we should build nothing for a little while. And that Starwood research happened pretty quickly. So, ooh, some traps. That should help. We'll just get those few things queued up, and then we'll just build on one of these things. Cannot build enemies nearby. I thought I cleared everybody out. Get out of here, you're halting my operations. There we go. And of course, no workers. Okay, we just go right down here. Not too sure what the best path is for this. Can I get up here and then go straight down with this? No, but close. Insufficient resources. More research is being completed, so that's good news. I don't have a lot of houses left on this block, or space for houses, that is. Yeah, now I'm overweight because of one person that decided to live here. I'm not too sure what I can get rid of now. How about here? Let's move the tar extractor off of the platform. That solves the weight with a little bit of room to spare. And then let's work on continuing our rail line with as much as we can. At least it's getting closer to base. Oh, great, there's another raid. At least it's coming down a way we're familiar with. Can I build another turret over there? No, I don't have flux. There's so many things that are actively using flux. Why has it gotta be such a needy thing? I guess I do have workers so I can put down more vats here. There, that should work for a little bit. Oh, great, and there's attacks coming from another way. And the threat level increased right before the raid gets here. Okay, but the attack is coming in, so let's just thin it out a little bit. Whoa, this guy's tanky. Gotta quickly run behind cover. And okay, we should be good here. Thankfully, threat level 3 isn't so bad yet. Oh, and instead of attacking me, they just go straight for my wood production. That's very kind of you. Thank you for that. And then now we should be able to get this rail within city limits. Okay, good. Now I don't want it to mix in with the plank production I have going on here. So you're just gonna go around, and thankfully the tracks cross all on their own. So I can go straight to the core, and they'll continue through this loop to be produced. And now what else is there? How is there so many things? Okay, well, we do have a small trap, so I could probably get one of those up in the field. What even is this? Triggered by proximity. That also needs crystals. Where can I set up crystals? There is this little blip on the map that I don't recognize. What's that about? Ooh, weird blue glowy stuff? It's resource converter ruins. Ooh, how does this work? Craft. Okay, wow. I can turn things into feather crystals? Oh, crystal nodes are found in desert areas, so I'm not in the desert. I can't get those. That's too bad. So this is where I convert resources. Very cool. I guess I do have a lot of crushed featherstone that I'm not using, so let's craft up some of that. I only have so many charges, but we can get some crystals this way. So now we should be able to set up some other things, like one of those traps that I had my eye on. I'm really not sure what these do. Are they just like landmines? I don't know, let's just place one right in the open here. And then we need to solve the production issue with the wood that we have. And also, I really need to stop building things so I can get more flux, which some of that did research. Drep processing. I'm really not sure what that meant. Oh, it lets me craft it right from my inventory. Okay, good. Just use all this that I have and craft it. I need it. Oh, here come the baddies, but they don't even step on the trap because we're so good at it. Okay, now there's a thing for making star tar into flux. Is that another crafting thing? Is that something that the workshop can do? I don't believe so. We do have actually a lot of those infrastructure things, so let's get more of those points. Okay, we have 2 unassigned points here. Nice. So let's, yeah, increase our flux production. We really need that. Ooh, an increased workers capacity? That could be good, but that usually means they need more food. We'll upgrade produced resources. Our platform is filling up quite a bit. Ooh, this flotation device adds extra carrying power to our thing, but that also requires starwood to make. Let's research it for now, and then we'll figure out how to deal with it later. How do I make that starwood stuff? It's another recipe for the wood warper, okay. Well, this production has slowed down anyway, so let's remodel a little bit in here. Deleting this one, and then let's get one of those set up next to the tar thing here. And then that also gives us a chance to redo the planks here, because those are not being moved along the quickest either. So let's set you up here, and then all of you can be redone to go this way. And then we can set up another conveyor coming out from here to go across here and then to the thing, because you're only being used for starwood production anyway. And then the planks need to end up there as well. So let's change this output here to go across here, and then up to here, and then around to here. Now, both buildings can get the things they need. Oh wait, that needs straight up wood, not the planks, whoops. So I probably should have kept it over here. This is a lot to figure out. And there's also another raid coming in where my defenses are the least. So I need to figure that out again. There's so many things I gotta figure out here. The threat level is 4, so I probably need to soften up the crowd again. There certainly are a lot of them, but thankfully they're weak. I just wonder how many waves of them there's gonna be. Okay, it looks like 3, and this is number 2. Hey, we unlocked a research to the floating device. Now, if I can just get the starwood figured out. Okay, this wood warper can be moved back to here, and then we'll still do the same thing with the tar, but it'll just cross both of the things over this way to go into there, down and around here, and then into the center. Okay, that should work. Trying to update existing systems so that you can add new things is where my brain starts to make dial-up noises. Okay, but there's a floating device. Wow, that's a big floating device. I can just get one way over here if I had all the starwood that I need, which it is being made now, so that's good news. Hey, and finally we have enough flux to upgrade the city core to level 2. Oh, about time. So now the next thing is to build an expedition center, but I've kind of milked this area dry, or at least I mostly have. Yeah, this thing doesn't have a lot of bloodwood logs in it anymore. And the crystal thing I hooked up to way over here is dry as well. So I tell you what I'm gonna do. Oh wait, look, there's the little person. I didn't realize that people walked around. Look at that, this is adorable. Okay, what I'm going to do though is move as much as I can to the main platform so I can keep it with me. Like these flux generators here. Okay, now that's full. Actually, I should probably bring up some power generators, shouldn't I? How heavy are these things, I wonder? Okay, not too bad. I can set up more of these when I land elsewhere, but I still want as much as I can. Oh, hello, city council. There can be new things of those, so we can elect somebody to do better things for us. Okay, we got military, science, and labor. I'm not sure I really like any of these, to be honest. So I guess let's take the science faction, because we do more damage and we get more loot from the enemies. Oh, and we unlock city expansion, so we can build new platforms. Oh, this is what I was longing for, but I guess everything that we have is kind of in the way. Trying to find something with a lot of real estate attached to it. I like this one though. If we move things around, can we build there? There we go. Aha, now we have more city. Oh, we actually have quite a few resources to build more platforms. I like this idea. At least we could until we started having a flux shortage again. Well, that's fine. Oh, except the weight doesn't seem to increase. Can we build balloons now? No, we used all the resources we could to build balloons, and now there's another raid coming in. Okay, well, what can we move to reduce the weight? It's literally just by 1 point. That's the annoying part. I'd rather move this. Actually, you know what? There's no enemies coming from that way, so let's just delete it. There, now we have low enough weight. So let's take off, because I don't want to mess with this raid coming in. It's charging up. Hopefully it charges up before enemies get here. Oh, the raid is moving. We're about halfway charged, and it has to be on the platform before it takes off. I gotta remember that. Okay, I'm hoping they come down here through this gate. Actually, I think we'll be okay. Let's just have me on the platform here, and then the defenses should hold them off long enough before we take off. And just like that, our city is away. way! Look at this big thing lifting up into the sky. Away we go, leaving behind the tar extractor and a few other things, but we're alive. That's the important part. So now we can choose somewhere else to land, and we should probably land somewhere with crystals, which is here. It's got less tar production speed, but I think we're okay on that front. Oh, but that's got 2 skulls there. Well, it seems like all the ones that are worth going to have that. So yeah, we'll go here. It increases the infestation level though. Yeah, that should be okay. And we have our city landing with all the plumbing just shoving straight into the ground. Surely no problems will happen there. And surprisingly, our power production hasn't taken too much of a hit. So we can resume what we were doing in a different location. But I think that'll do it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed Dream Engine's Nomad Cities. It got its full release a few days ago, and it was pretty fun to check out. So if you want to see more, then be sure to let me know. And thank you for watching. Sub to Intern. And I'd like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Ancient Elixir 1, Corby Farm, Dakota, Donamoto, Devion X, Lucas, Matthew, Hateful Harold, Peggy Sue, Drew Belong, Angel, Lily Bites, The Mine Within, DeGarity, Sands, Isaac, and Miguel.